Two sausages, man. Seneca Hampton, where you at, boss?
Hotboy had his first ever Hotboy youth football camp and media day.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
No, that was last year.
That wasn't the first.
That wasn't the first. Oh, you right. That was my first one.
Your first one.
My first. So yeah, we both right. So I came to my first one last year, and I loved it, man. And I think me and you both realized we seen something.
Right.
You know, like now I'm looking forward to year 3.
Right.
Or is there gonna be a year 3, or are we having Hot Boy Media Day, or
So
is
I'm gonna say that, and can I pat myself on the back a
you
little
most
bit?
definitely can.
Okay, check. Year one, year one was Breland and Larry now, senior year, whatnot. So, Breland and Larry was co-workers of mine, and Jaleesa Wiley.
Yeah.
She helped out a lot. I had multiple kids get scholarships that came through High Boy Youth Football Training Camp. A notable name. Oh my God.
Who? Talking about me?
Nah.
Who you talking about?
Come on,
A
man.
noble name.
I don't like speaking on Pastor Gula,
Yeah.
but
Oh, Mr. Head.
come on,
Mr.
man.
1000.
Hey,
The
Tate
goat.
Head.
Mr.
Tate
Tate Head.
Head.
Yeah.
Tate Head.
Hey.
Okay, and then now five star. He 5 star yet? Jeffrey.
He will be.
Rush Hour
Yeah, he will be.
came through High Boy Football Training Camp, and
Oh, you had a lot of them now.
oh yeah, man.
The footage out there.
The second year, first year, I'm gonna say that first year I had 100 kids. 100 kids.
I remember you had people bring pizzas and Gatorades
Man,
and water.
so much support.
Just support.
So much support.
Yeah.
So much support. The second year, didn't have as many kids. I went up on the price. I never charged for training kids, man, but I had to get paid to be away from my child.
Mm-hmm.
So in order for him to have the best, golf ain't cheap.
No.
Instruments not cheap.
Mm-hmm.
He love that band though, man. Shout out to RJ. He just made the high school band.
Shout out to RJ.
Yeah, 8th grade.
Yeah.
Year three is questionable, man.
Yeah.
I every morning I look at my memories on Facebook just to see where I come from,
Yeah.
and I just see get registered for High Boy Football Training Camp, I'm like, I'm tired, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, this spring I've graduated. I pledged the greatest fraternity, in the world, Omega Psi Phi.
Yeah.
Coached high school baseball, junior high baseball and high school baseball. President of Morrow Point Youth Development League. Coach spring training football.
Ain't teeth. You work. You still.
I work.
You know.
And we were taking kids to church, on Sunday, and I'm a dad.
Yeah.
It's the
Do you
thing.
got time for somebody, a companion?
Oh yeah, man, my lady. Shout out to my lady.
Yeah.
Shout out to my lady Nisha.
Yeah. Thank God for her.
Yeah, thank God for hey. Without her and God, this ain't possible.
Right, man.
Believe.
Yeah, that's love though, man. So the football camp is iffy right now. We're gonna leave that in God's hand. We'll see when that time comes.
I mean, cause the thing was, man, with football camp, I told Breland and Larry, man, I'm gonna get this started because, hey man, when y'all come home for the summer, y'all can do the training, make y'all money. I knew once I got my degree, I wanted to get away from it. And everything worked out in perfect timing. But Larry D1, Breland D1. They go back to school in May.
Yeah. Oh, it.
Ain't no more time, man. I feel I'm blessed. I'm blessed to say, man, I have brothers in Division I college, 4 brothers actually. Christian Murphy, Savannah State, Cameron Murphy at Tuskegee, Larry at Ole Miss, Breland at Southeastern Louisiana.
Taylor right behind him.
Yeah,
Taylor right behind him, man.
yeah.
I see that. He right behind. He finna go have another awesome year at East Mississippi. East Central. Yeah. I'm looking for a lot of these boys, man. Like you had your imprint is on this community, man. You stamped on that, man. So you failed. You talk about, you said you wasn't a failure. You only failed one time, and that was in a spelling bee. And you talked about all your trials and tribulations from after high school, adjusting to college life as an athlete, bouncing around to different schools, trying to avoid going back home so you didn't have to go to the real street nigga rehab. And you ended up there, and that probably was the best thing for you at that time.
Most definitely, because at the end of the day, man, I still got responsibility. I got a child. My child is 17.
Right.
You know,
You left that part out in your whole story. You know, go back to that part.
Okay.
Becoming a young father.
Hey, in high school, you know, because we started at the college going ahead, but in high school, man, I became a father at 17 years old.
17 years old.
Going into my senior year, June 4th, 7:35 p.m. 2010, RJ was born. Matter of fact, I had an all-star baseball game that night. I had made the all-star game for East and West on the coast.
No.
And I didn't go because, you know, I had my child. And man, being a parent in high school, it's a hard task, man, because, I never had an adult life without a responsibility, you know. Like, I just thought on my own. I don't know what it's like, but I do appreciate everybody that supported me throughout RJ life and beforehand.
Man, RJ is that dude, man. One of the most respectful young men you'll ever meet. You know, you're gonna get the same RJ every time you come in contact with him, man. That just let you know you and your son's mom is doing an excellent job with him, man. Y'all
Shout out to Ken.
Yeah, y'all did a great job, doing a great job, and continue doing a great job with RJ. So, like you say, you fell out of college. You considered that failing out of college. That was your worst real fail when you came back home. You say since
I failed, man.
You failed. You just walked across the stage.
Yeah. When I say I failed, though, it's like I was not able to register for classes because I was on academic suspension.
Oh, well, you failed.
I failed.
You failed.
I failed, man. Get home.
Come home. You was gonna stick it out as long as you could keep registering, huh?
Man, listen, I knew I was on academic probation. Parents don't really ask about grades in college.
Yeah.
As long as you up there, they know you straight.
Yeah.
I'm knowing, man, if I don't get it together, I'm going to the house. I couldn't get it together.
Yeah. So it took mom to call and say, come home.
Get home.
Get home. Shrimp basketball ain't gonna get it.
Shrimp basketball ain't gonna get it. Get home.
Get home, man. So you came home, you went to, like you said, Walmart, until Ingles called. You did your 4-year bid, you rehabilitated, got your associate degree, became a certified electrician. You still got that trade in your back pocket no matter
Never
what.
got it.
You never got it?
Never got it. I got to the last class and left.
Oh, wow. I thought you graduated with your...
Never got it, bro.
So you didn't go to graduate that way? Wow, okay.
I never got it. And
you were supposed to graduate with Cornelius Rudolph now.
Yeah, man, and that's why I was so pressed and why I feel so good. Because, man, before my grandma died, she told me, get you a degree, you know. So I was close, but I know that ain't what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And when the opportunity presented itself, man, I went the route I wanted to go.
Yeah.
I came out thousands of dollars out of my pocket because when it was free, I was playing. Mm-hmm. I was doing what free do. Yeah. It don't matter. It ain't coming out of my pocket. Yeah. But when it mattered, when it started hitting my pocket, I had to finish.
Yeah, gotta get it. I just remember, man, when I was leaving the Fitzgerald when it was on the hill and I was walking to the gate, and I used to see you walking. Yeah, that's when they moved you into the middle of the yard.
Yeah,
like
the
you,
bays.
the bays. Like you hated it.
Yeah.
You hated it, man. That looked like he hated life out there, boy. And man said, I'm gonna leave this, man.
Yeah.
I'm finna leave this. I was like, all right, we're gonna see. I think during the pandemic, like it was like 2020 sometime during the summer, right before summer 2020.
Man, I finessed.
Yeah.
I finessed, man. My little brother and them. My little brother and them caught COVID.
Yeah.
You know, they stayed with my dad. So I have a friend that's in the military, you know, and I sent the address to my dad's house, and she created me a bill, you know, and sent it to me with my name in it, you know, and I sent it to England, and they gave me the 2 weeks off prior to 2 weeks for Christmas. And in the midst of that, Morris Point School District called, so I got my Christmas pay. I was off 2 weeks. And I got the Christmas holidays. And I never went back to England. I never clocked out.
Damn.
I never.
Oh, you didn't get back to work.
Yeah, it's over with.
Yeah.
It's over with. I never said I quit. I just walked out the gate, talked to her.
Yeah, we did the same. Like, when I left in 2021, November 21. When I took the opportunity, I did just like you. I wanted to go where I felt like my passion was taking me, you know, and it was with the city as an athletic manager. I went there and left my job making like on the clock, on a good 40 white hat job, about a good $70,000 a year job salary. I left that to go make $18 an hour for the city, salary job. But I was happy.
You were happy?
Happy. That's all I wanted.
I know, man. You talk to me the whole time. You think you walk like 2 miles.
Yeah.
I said, man, you're happy, man.
Yeah, I was happy.
I was happy for you.
Yeah, I was happy, man. And when that didn't work, you know, thank God it didn't, because, you know, they didn't deserve my full, you know, vision. You know, now I get to spread it and spread my wings. So that was a blessing in disguise, man, because then that's when Bingo Media was created.
Right.
And then I took off after that. Locked my hair up and took off. Found myself.
Gotcha.
You know? And that's how, like you have, like I told you, you have always been that inspiration to me, because I watched you, you know, from at Ingles, becoming a coach. What I do while I was at Ingles, became a coach at the high school. What I need to do? You told me exactly what I needed to do.
Right.
You said, hey, you be a paraprofessional, man. You registered on this class, get your certification. Once you get certified, soon as I did that, go say hi. Soon as I did it, you know, then you're like, man, I'm going back to school to get my bachelor's. I had already seen 2 of my other partners, Stephen Johnson and Reggie Brown, go back and get theirs, and that inspired me, and I was like, yeah, let me go and get mine, you know. And like you said, rest history, I got 1 more year. You graduate this year, I graduate next year. The trend is going.
That's how it goes.
The trend is still
Don't
going.
stop.
Man. No.
Don't stop. Get it.
Yeah. I got 1 more thing I'm chasing behind you know. Then we can just parlay after that. And after that, you know, we gonna kick it, man. But so now we got it's football. What season is this as your foot? This your 5th season as 4th?
Nah. Okay, I started
18.
No. What year? 23?
It's 23.
Okay, but paraprofessional wise, 7 seasons.
7 seasons.
And 15 when I came here, I did Larry now. We won the Super Bowl. Next year I did junior.
I'm talking about high school at Mosspoint High School.
Oh, high school, yeah. 5th
year.
5th year. Yeah.
So you're going to your 5th season under a new head coach.
Right.
So what did you take from Coach Harmon during your time with Coach Harmon?
I'm doing my time with Coach Harmon. Matter of fact, I want to say appreciate Coach Harmon for giving me the opportunity, you know, to move with the guys, you know, and he seen something in me, you know, during the Little League times, taking kids to the beach, you know. So I do want to say appreciate him for that. I learned a lot. I learned a lot from him. You know, film wise, uh, taking initiative to do certain things here and there, and certain parts of the game.
Mm-hmm. And so, do you think he had a fair shake as head coach of Mars Point?
Did he have a fair shake?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
And then, you think the community accepted him because he was an outsider, as they call him? You know, he wasn't the Mars Point. You know, y'all like to keep everything in.
Man, I'm gonna say this, man. Harmon stayed at the field house probably more than anybody ever knew. You know. So yeah, he did what he possibly tried to do. Could he have done better? I feel like we all could have, you know. But yeah, I feel like he got a fair shake.
Yeah. How long he was coach at Mars Point?
He's been at Marsman since 2011.
So he did what, about 12
years.
12 years, and made the playoffs. Was like.
So I think he was head coach only for 5 years, maybe.
Who would replace?
Well, yeah, I think he replaced Brown, Willie Brown. Yeah, he replaced Willie Brown. Yeah, he made the playoffs, I think, every year except one.
That's pretty good, man. You know, shout out to Coach Harmon. Now y'all have a lot of new everything at Mars Point. You have a new superintendent. I think y'all still have a vacant athletic director position. And you now have a new head coach and Coach John Feaster. What's your first interpretation of Coach Feaster so far? I know y'all had.
He's a real man.
Real man.
Man. And I'm this type of person, man. When you real, that sticks out to me. You know, I can learn from real because I can take your advice. You know, I can take when you getting on to me.
Yeah.
Because I trust what you say.
Yeah.
You know, and everything he's said, he's done. So I mean, I can roll with that. I can vouch for that, and I can back that up.
He's real. He said this was his dream job. He prayed to God for this.
Yeah.
I believe him.
Most definitely.
I believe him, man. You know, I'm a big fan of Coach Feaster, man. I look forward to his era at the and look forward to seeing what he's gonna do, man. I just hope the community just rally around him, you know, and trust the process. You know, every day is not gonna be pretty, you know, and every day ain't gonna be ugly, you know. So, but one thing about it, he gonna be there for him.
Hey, first thing I told Feast when he made it, I said, "Hey man, I put in for the head coach job."
What did he say, man?
He said, "Oh, for real?"
Yeah.
He said, "I ain't look for the job."
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, I put in for it." And, you know, what I heard was I did.
Yeah.
So, I guess.
Yeah. So your application didn't get looked at, huh?
I guess, man. You know, I ain't tripping.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I digress.
So, tell me about the coaching staff. Like, how are y'all shaping up now? Like, the new look coaching staff. Who do y'all got? Y'all got some returning faces? Or
Yeah, man. Coach Feaster brought with him Coach Kabicki.
This was OC, right?
It's the offense coordinator. It's our OC.
Yeah.
Our OC.
Yeah.
That's
I just call him the OC.
Understood.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna let the coach know that's our OC.
Hey.
You understand? Coach Kabicki. You got Julius Bridges working with the tackles and tight ends.
Yeah. Shout out to Coach Bridges, man.
We got Coach Smith working with the offensive line. Coach Marcel working with linebackers. Coach Feaster, also head coach. Coach Tart, defensive coordinator. Me coaching wide receivers this year. And Coach Moody with the DB.
So y'all really ain't just one addition. Coach, the OC.
Yeah.
That's it. So Mars Point
Moss Point still Moss Point under new leadership.
Under new management.
Yeah.
You know. And I like the direction. I got to sit down with Coach Feaster, and we just talked about like he laid out like his vision, man, like where he see where he want to take the next era of Moss Point football to, and he want the Moss Point community to know who they are, remind them who they are, man. Y'all kings of the coast.
Right.
It's Moss Point.
Right.
Ain't nobody done what Moss Point did around here.
They haven't, man.
And it's nobody. Who's got 5? Nobody.
Who got 4?
Nobody. And picking units, not the coast.
I don't know who close. The Everville?
Yeah, we only got 1. Yeah,
Pascagoula?
They only got 1.
I know.
They claim they got 3.
How?
They count stuff from the 50s and 70s.
Oh man, we were monarchs then.
Yeah, I don't even think they had trophies then, man. So yeah, I don't even claim segregation football. But yeah, man, nobody got it.
Yeah.
Who else won a state championship around here? Everybody else that did only won 1. That did, like Gula and D'Iberville and.
As far as I know.
As far as I know, you know, I don't think Gulfport got any state championships, do they? In football, I don't know.
All I know is Mall Point.
Mall Point.
Mall Point, MP.
MP, man. Shout out to my daddy, man. You know, class of 81, Moss Point Tiger. You know, a lot of folks don't know I had that Tiger blood going through me. I don't like to, you know, rep. I ain't gonna say rep it. I don't like to use it as clout.
Yeah.
But I have Moss Point in me.
I mean, we could tell Reggie swag.
You know, in Moss Point, people act a certain way, man.
Right.
You know, they stand out wherever they go. They
It's
adapt. It's in you. It ain't on you. It's in you. That's word to my boy Tristan Barnes.
Yeah.
It ain't in you. I mean, it ain't on you. It's in you. That's some real stuff, man.
Shout out to Tristan.
Shout out to TB, man. Tee me up. You know, but that's just real though, bro. Like, it's in me.
All right.
You know, I can't help it. You know. One thing I ain't gonna do though, man, I'm not gonna make nobody look bad though. I'm gonna always put on wherever I go, so I am the coach. That's how I feel it, man.
No doubt.
Yeah. So, what's next for Coach Matthews?
Right now, man, I'm still in school. You know, halfway getting my master's. Teaching position. I'm looking into that.
What field do you think you about going in?
I hope physical education.
Yeah.
I hope I'm retiring if I get it. You know?
Do you ever want to leave Moss Point and go anywhere else, or you Tiger for life?
I'm gonna say this, man. I was
fired up, Big Blue.
I was offered opportunities to go elsewhere.
Yeah.
You know, college level, local, rivalry. But nah, I'm Moss Point.
Through and through.
I'm Moss Point, yeah. I mean, not to say I don't want to go bigger. I don't think I'm ready yet.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So, you don't think you ready to go anywhere, or do you just not want to go anywhere else? You comfortable where you at?
I love my city.
You cool with being the man in Moss Point?
I'm the man?
Yeah, you the man.
I don't know.
You on the couch.
You right.
We don't have no peons on the couch. You the man.
Yeah, I love my city, man.
Yeah.
You know.
No, everybody know Fo.
All right.
So, we ain't even touch on none of that. I guess that's gonna have to be for another thing, cause you know that's a whole different subject in itself. When you go to talking about Moss Point, that's a whole different entity.
Yeah.
You can't, when you go to talking about Moss Point football, everybody wants you to peel that back by layers. You know, like, because everybody wants to be brought up in the conversation of a Tiger great.
Yeah.
Everybody feel like just because they put that big blue on, they were considered a Tiger great. I wore blue and gold for Gaucher. One of the founding fathers, laid the foundation down there. But I don't consider myself to be one of the greats. I'm cool with just being to say I was able to be a founding father of the school and the football program, one of those first players that, you know, come through in that era playing on one of those dominant teams that everybody remembered during, because you would never see nothing like that again that you seen in Goshen.
I'm gonna say this, man. When I look at things and consider people as a Mars Point great,
Yeah.
I look at the team you're on. Are you the best player or one of the best players on the team? If you, I mean, I gotta say, what, top three? Got three phases of football. If you're the top three player on the team, you're one of the best.
Yeah.
But if you ain't top three, then man, hey, it was people better than you on that team. You may have been better than the person in 2002 because you was playing 98, but who knows? You never played against them.
Right. And I hate when people do that, man. Like somebody from way back in the 90s or the 80s, why are we comparing them to somebody of today? Or why are we comparing today of somebody of the old days? Yeah, like I think we should do it just like break it down by the eras. You got your 80s great, your 90s great, and your 2000 great, and your 2010 greats, and now your 2020s and so on. So you can't just keep compiling because the old folks gonna always want to make sure they at the top, as if nobody can pass them up.
Right.
You know, like for instance, where would you rank Ruben Deuce Lee the second? As one of Mars Point's quarterbacks. Statistically, he's decorated.
Yeah, I mean, he part of the 2020 club, so
yeah,
he the GOAT.
Yeah, like,
he the GOAT in 2020 era.
Yeah.
I mean, I seen Deuce do some things. I know Deuce, you know. I know what he was capable of.
Right.
It's just like Joseph Kirk. 2010 era, I feel like he was the greatest. You know, if we was comparing every era, I don't feel like a lot of people could compare to Joseph Kirk. I mean, people talk about Bilbo. Shout out to Bilbo, he won a state championship. But I think Bilbo only played like a year and a half.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Why does Kevin Fant not get the respect he deserves? He's a 2-time back-to-back state champion quarterback for Mars Point, but he don't get, like, when you bring up his name. No, Fant had a good team, man. He had all them players around him, but it's QB1 still got to get under that center and snap that ball and make sure he get the ball to these awesome role players. So